Let's do this again. So obviously, empowering questions others to make a decision, Saurav, is really important. So tell me more about a time where you empowered somebody on a project to make a decision.
Absolutely, Lata. So mentoring others and empowering others to make decision is really important, and it benefits in several ways. For example, number one, it's a great talent development opportunity to develop the leadership skills and critical thinking. Number two, the diverse ideas from the teams really brings innovation. So innovation is number two. And then number three, it brings accountability and trust. Finally, it helps in expediting the decision making process. So I will talk about, throughout my career, I delegated decisions to my team members, aligning with their career goals and organizational objectives. So I would like to call out two examples. So number one, the situation was to identifying the technology stack, either going between Java and Kotlin for Android development. So for this situation, I delegated this task to one of my team leads who is aspiring to become a solution architect, and then I provided guidance in terms of looking several factors like scalability, reliability, performance, learning curve, and also like a community support, and how this decision will be aligned towards overall like a FedEx strategic goals in terms of like a cloud enablement and DevSecOps. So this is how I delegated, and then we had like a continuous conversation, and throughout each conversation I guided my team members to think all the factors what I mentioned, and this is how I help my team member I empower to take the decision. So this is a great example because this is an opportunity for my team member not only to look the problem from the technical perspective in terms of looking other aspects in terms of like what is the learning curve and how this solution is going to be helpful to our company over the long term and help our business to achieve the results quickly. So this is number one. And the second example is about building a data framework and strategy. The situation was when I was leading a data engineering team, I identified that multiple teams built their own pipeline for the same data sources that caused redundancy and also improved the storage and the compute cost. So basically it created the silos. My goal was to build a unified data strategy to bring a data culture and enable our organization to have a unified view of data and then eliminate the redundancy. So in order to build this data strategy and framework, I identified one of my architect who is aspiring to become a manager. And then in this case, I provided guidance in terms of look at all the available data sources within our organization and who is the owner and who is the consumer. Not only that, identify all the pain points, in terms of delaying the timeline and redundancy, which is causing like increased storage and compute cost, because all those data points are really important to influence the senior management to get the budget and then the new data framework. So again, this is another example, not looking from the technology perspective and also what the senior leadership wants in order to influence the business and get budget to create a new team for building the data framework. So these are the two examples I provided to how I enable the team members to think the problem holistically and then make the right decision. So bringing into the context of Fidelity Investments. So again, based on my research, there is multiple initiatives going on in terms of migrating into cloud and then building innovative products for our customers. So a leader within an organization cannot only make a decision. As I said, in order to bring the diverse solutions, in order to bring the innovation, speed up the decision-making process, I see myself in this role, I'll identify the right team members aligning with their career goals and aspirations. I delegate the right task to them and then align with the senior leadership and then holistically make the decision that not only helps my individual team, but also, it will be aligned to the objectives or strategic objectives of entire Fidelity.